beat Boston at home 97-90. We moved to 34-21 with this win, and 23-3 at home. We've been phenomenal at home this year. Like seeing that, and just great to end that 3-game losing streak and get a good win over a good Celtics team coming out of the All-Star break and kind of regaining some of our confidence. Some of the good things we did here in this game: did a good job in controlling the glass here against the Celtics. We out-rebounded Boston 45-39 in this game. Kenneth Faried had 16 rebounds, and Boston only ended up finishing with 8 offensive rebounds in this game. You like seeing that. I thought Kenneth's effort on the glass was great. He really played poorly in that Brooklyn Nets game where he just wasn't playing with much effort at all. Him and Kufas only combined for 12 rebounds. He had 16 alone here in this game. We did a great job protecting the offensive glass with our good defensive rebound in this game. Like I said, Boston only gets 8 offensive rebounds. You love seeing that. Did a great job of keeping them off the offensive glass in this game. We did a good job of winning the free throw battle, something we hadn't done throughout that 3-game losing streak. We had 36 free throw attempts in this game to Boston only having 16 free throw attempts in this game. You like seeing that. We were the more aggressive team in this game, bottom line. And we did a good job of getting to the rim, getting to the free throw line, drawing contact, and did a good job of just, again, being the more aggressive team throughout this game. I thought our defense in the second half was a huge reason we won this game. We held Boston to 40 points in that second half. We did a great job of controlling the offensive glass as well as the defensive glass throughout that second half. We rotated well on the defensive end. We were forcing turnovers, being active on the defensive end, and we did a good job of forcing Boston to take a lot of tough contested jump shots, especially in that third quarter, which was a big reason why we were able to pull this game out and win this game. We only gave up 7 threes, which you love seeing. Did a good job for the most part of protecting the perimeter here in this game and protecting that 3-point line. We held Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett to only 22 combined points on 8 of 28 shooting. Pierce was 2 of 14 from the field in this game. Got to give Iguodala a lot of credit. I thought he did a great job defensively on Paul Pierce all game long, and did a great job of forcing him to work for his shots here in this game, which was a big reason we were able to pull this one out. And we commit only 7 turnovers here in this game. Did a great job of taking care of the ball, didn't allow Boston to capitalize on our mistakes, and made good decisions with the basketball, which is something we have struggled to do this season. So you like seeing that. You love the effort defensively in the second half, and you love the defensive effort on both Paul Pierce and KG to hold them to a combined 22 points and force them to shoot a combined 8 of 28 from the field and only give up 7 threes, take care of the ball. Those were all reasons we were able to pull out this win here over the Boston Celtics. Danilo Gallinari led the way for us here in this game. I thought he played really well. He finished with 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. He was 7 of 17 from the field, 4 of 9 from the 3-point line, and 8 of 11 from the free throw line. He started the game off with 7 straight points, did a good job all game of being aggressive, attacking the basket, did a great job of drawing fouls here in this game. Again, he had 11 free throw attempts. He missed 3, which you don't like seeing, but still did a good job of being aggressive on the offensive end. He had a couple really good passes in this game to JaVale McGee, which led to a couple dunks for JaVale in this game. And Gallo hit a huge 3-pointer for us in the fourth quarter when Boston was kind of creeping back into the game, which sparked a 10-2 run for us in that quarter, which essentially allowed us to seal the game there. I thought Gallo was great all game, and again, it started with him being aggressive and attacking on the offensive end. Missed a couple open threes, but for the most part, I thought Gallo was really good here in this game and was a big reason we were able to beat Boston. Ty Lawson, once again, played outstanding. I just can't say a bad thing about Ty as of late. He's just been so great. He finished with 26 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds here against Boston. He was 8 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 from the 3-point line, and 8 of 10 from the free throw line. He did a great job of getting to that free throw line in the third quarter. Like Gallo, was aggressive throughout the game, did a great job of getting to the rim, was attacking on the offensive end. In the fourth quarter, he had a couple big plays for us. He had actually an offensive rebound in the fourth quarter, which he was able to put back for a layup. That was huge for us, and also hit a pretty nice floater for us in the fourth quarter to help us seal the game tie. Once again, it's just been great, and it starts with him being aggressive, being confident and looking to score and attacking the rim. And once again, I thought he was outstanding here in this game. And when him and Gallo get a combined 21 free throw attempts, you love seeing that. Both those guys, they were just very aggressive here against Boston. Kenneth Faried, I also thought was phenomenal here in this game. Didn't really score all that much, but he had 16 rebounds here in this game. We had 10 offensive rebounds as a team here against Boston. He had 5 of those 10 offensive rebounds, so he had half of our offensive rebounds in this game. Just played with great energy all game, did a great job of controlling the defensive glass for us, kept Boston's big guys, primarily Kevin Garnett, off the offensive glass, and also did a great job of securing some rebounds for us to close out the game in the fourth quarter. I thought he was great. Got to give Kenneth a lot of credit. I thought he struggled big time in that game against Brooklyn. Just really wasn't playing with much energy at all. But in this game, he was phenomenal, and he was a huge reason we were able to win this game, because his effort on the glass really helped us to control the rebounding throughout the game, control the defensive glass, which is something we hadn't done for a while throughout that 3-game losing streak. So Kenneth Faried also was huge for us in this game. And we also did a great job of answering Boston's runs here in this game. Every time Boston went on a run, we would answer with a runner of our own. I think in the second quarter, Boston went on a 12-3 run to get a 9-point lead, and we answered back with a 12-3 run. They opened up the fourth quarter with a 9-2 run. We answered that back with a 10-2 run. So we did a great job of taking some punches in this game, rolling with those punches, and then answering with punches of our own back, if you get what I'm saying there. We just did a great job all game of having to answer for everything Boston did, and it was a huge reason we were able to come out with a win here. Now looking at some of the bad things we did here in this game, we did miss 12 free throws. You don't like seeing that. We only shot 67% from the free throw line here in this game. That's 12 points you're leaving on the floor. You don't like seeing that, but ultimately it didn't hurt us in this game, so that's a good thing. We did settle for way too many jump shots at times here in this game. We did only have 42 points in the paint. You don't like seeing that, but luckily for us, Gallo and Ty Lawson were making shots, so it really didn't matter. But would have liked to see other guys be more aggressive and not play so perimeter on the offensive end, because there's a reason we score the most points in the paint on average in the NBA, and for us to only have 42 points in the paint was a little disappointing to see. Jeff Green was phenomenal for the Celtics here in this game. He finished with 20 points on 8 of 12 shooting from the field. He was 2 of 4 from the three-point line. He had 9 of his 20 points in that fourth quarter, hit a big 3 for Boston, and had a beautiful drive and finish over Kenneth Faried as well in that fourth quarter. Had a great hustle play where he was able to run down a layup attempt. I think it was by Brewer, got a block from behind right there, and did a great job of taking some advantage of some of our confusion on some switches that were able to give him some mismatches down the block in the post. Did a great job of taking advantage of that, and he was huge in this game. I thought Jeff Green was really good in this game for Boston. It was a big reason they had a shot to win this game, especially in that fourth quarter. He came out and was real aggressive for them in that quarter. Avery Bradley and Courtney Lee also were great for Boston here in this game. Those guys combined for 32 points on 13 of 25 shooting from the field. They were combined 3 of 8 from the three-point line, but they did a great job of utilizing screens all game. They got a lot of open looks, a lot of good open jump shots off of some good screens, mainly set by Kevin Garnett in this game. Avery Bradley came out and had a huge first quarter for Boston. He had 12 points in that first quarter. Again, did a great job of utilizing the screens to get open looks and open jump shots, and also did a great job of getting to the rim as well in that first quarter. So both those guys played well as well as Jeff Green, but defensively we did a good job of keeping Garnett and Pierce in check, and that was a huge reason we won this game. So good effort here against a really tough Boston Celtics team. Good win for us at home to end that 3-game losing streak. Good win coming out of the All-Star break. And so the Nuggets beat the Celtics 97-90 at home. We moved to 34-21 with this win, and this was actually George Karl's 400th win as the head coach of the Denver Nuggets. Just want to say congratulations to Coach Karl. He was 32 wins behind Doug Moe for the all-time record. So for our franchise, most wins by a Nuggets head coach ever. So great to see that. George Karl has just done so much for this organization and so much for the game of basketball here in Denver. Just gotta salute Coach Karl and congratulate him on accomplishing that feat. So great win for us, and we moved on to play the Washington Wizards after this win.